This wedding got into the Guinness Book of Records because it was the most expensive in history. It cost about $60 million. Indian couple Vanisha Mittal and Amit Bhatia had an incredible celebration in 2004. But what happened to them 18 years later? Are they still together? Keep watching to see how their lives turned out. This is Wow Channel. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for notifications. Let's begin! It wasn't the wedding of the year, it was the wedding of the century. Just imagine 6 days of fun and celebration in Paris, Versailles. More than 1,000 guests from all over the world. Among them are Shah Rukh Khan, Kylie Minogue, Aishwarya Rai, Akshay Kumar. Thousands of bottles of champagne and dozens of kilograms of caviar. At that time, in 2004, this wedding was the most expensive in history. This happy bride, who became the main one at this celebration, who is she? Vanisha Mittal is the daughter of one of the richest people, not only in India but all over the world. It is commonly said of such people that she was born with a silver spoon in her mouth, but this is not about her. She was born with a diamond spoon in her mouth. Vanisha was born into the family of the richest man on the planet and has lived in luxury since childhood. Her father, Lakshmi Mittal, is an Indian steel magnate. In 2008, Forbes ranked him as the fourth wealthiest individuals in the world, with net worth at $45 billion. He has built the world's second largest steel-making company. Lakshmi Mittal has only 2 children, a son and a daughter. Both of them always pleased him with success. They studied and worked a lot, so the father was always proud of their achievements. The billionaire has always spent a lot of money on his kids, but most of all he probably loved his only daughter, Vanisha. So when she announced that she was going to get married, he gave a huge fortune for this ceremony. At the time when Vanisha got married, she received a good education and got a job at her father's company. The girl was not going to just spend her father's money and burn through life. She wanted to help the family. Therefore, in 2004, a 23-year-old woman became a member of the board of directors at ArcelorMittal. In the same year, her grandiose wedding took place, which went down in history and entered the Guinness Book of Records as the most expensive in the world. Vanisha fell in love with a British businessman with Indian roots, Amit Bhatia, so he became her husband. He is also well educated and successful in his career. He is the founding partner of Swordfish Investments and chairman of Queen's Park Rangers Football Club. The future bride and groom met in childhood and became a wonderful couple. The happy parents decided to arrange a grandiose celebration for the lovers, more luxurious than the royals arrange. The family decided to organize a wedding in the Parisian Palace of Versailles. More than 1,000 guests were invited there. It was the elite from all over the world, politicians, businessmen, artists. The guests flew in on specially rented Boeings and settled in the 5-star Intercontinental Paris Le Grand Hotel. They were showered with rose petals at the entrance to the hotel. In addition, women were given an expensive Gucci or Prada bag with jewelry inside. Makeup artists and hairdressers were also hired for each guest, and in their free time they could walk around Versailles. In those days, the famous gardens were closed to common Parisians and tourists. It is difficult to imagine what a huge amount of money was paid for it. You must admit that just attending such a wedding as a guest is already a big dream. And what can we say about being a bride or groom at such a ceremony? The celebration lasted 6 days. The bride changed her outfit often. One day she was dressed in a traditional white dress. The other day she was wearing a traditional Indian attire. But every day she was wearing jewelry with huge diamonds. And in the evening, in honor of the wedding, a grandiose fireworks display took place at the Eiffel Tower. Just imagine, at this wedding only $1.5 million were spent on 5,000 bottles of expensive champagne. The guests also ate several tens of kilograms of black caviar. For all days, guests were served more than 6,000 delicious dishes. The best Bollywood directors and screenwriters made a big-budget, hour-long film about the bride and groom. The guests watched this creation with interest. The most popular Bollywood stars performed at the celebration, and the bride's favorite singer, Kylie Minogue, also was invited. This event was so pompous that it seemed to some guests as if it competed with the holidays that Louis XIV arranged at Versailles. Despite the pomposity of the event, the billionaire firmly decided that the ceremony should be closed to the media. So much about this celebration remains unknown. Since then, 18 years have passed. Today, Amit Bhatia is 43 years old and his wife Vanisha Mittal is 41. After the wedding, she continued to work and build a career as a businesswoman. The couple has 3 children from this marriage, 2 sons and a daughter. Despite rumors of a divorce, Amit and Vanisha remain a loving, happy couple today. They attend social events together, relax and travel together. The husband and the wife look great and continue to enjoy a luxurious life. I wonder if they will want to organize the same luxurious wedding as they had for their children. And is it worth spending such huge money on a holiday when there are so many poor people in the world who need help? Of course, in India it is customary to observe traditions and invite many guests to the wedding. But it is possible to organize a celebration more modestly. What do you think about it? If you had $60 million, would you spend it on a wedding? Or is it better to find another use for them? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share your thoughts with me, to click like and to subscribe. See you next time.